Good afternoon and welcome to this Friday edition of Live at 5.
And first at 5 today, our focus, young leaders.
The Legislative Assembly of the Future is now in session. I'm Molly Finley, and I'll have those details later on Live at 5.
He had an idea and turned it into a plan. Now he's a young entrepreneur. I'm Krista Platzer. Coming up on Live at 5, some avenues for youth to start a business.
Find out why broadcasters from all around the world are here in Edmonton. I'm Richard Osro. Details ahead on Live at 5.
And with Easter just around the corner, we have a warning about buying a bunny for your child.
Those stories are just ahead in the next 60 minutes. First, they'll look at the news headlines coming up later at 6 with Paul.
All right, thanks very much, Doug. It was a Bush party turned tragic, and now
You're hunting for a gift for your kids.
Yeah, one rabbit lover says a live Easter bunny isn't necessarily a very good idea. 8 Channel's Stacey Brotzel has more.
Okay, let's move some of this stuff. Buns?
People think that rabbits are just, you know, they just buy them on a whim, like they're some sort of little toy or something, and, you know, they're not a toy, they're, you know, a living creature.
You know, they like to play games like that, anything digging or chewing.
People just think, oh, well, it's Easter, you know, have a rabbit, and then they don't realize all the work, you know, like changing litter boxes and the fact that you have to rabbit-proof the house to keep them from chewing on things. And then you have to give him things to chew on, like I gave Buns a cardboard box that he can climb in and chew on to his heart's content.
We get several hundred unwanted rabbits every year.
Right now there are 8 rabbits here at the SPCA. 5 of them were abandoned outside somewhere, and 2 of them the owners didn't want anymore. In fact, rabbits make up the 3rd most common animal here at the shelter, after cats and dogs.
Somebody who gets a rabbit at Easter is probably going to be pretty thrilled with it for a while, but when it gets to be kind of a pain and it's running around the house and making a mess or getting into things or causing allergies, that could be 6 or 8 or 10 months later, and that's when it comes into us. Rabbits are like any other animal in that they're not for everybody. You have to have the correct environment for them. You have to provide food and water and care and shelter and medical attention if necessary.
If it's a bunny you want this Easter and you don't know if you can take care of a real one, there's always stuffed at the SPCA. Stacey Brotzel, 8 Channel News Now.
Now, the real rabbits can mate at any time, so the SPCA says just like